Practice of drama and art in understanding the self and as a form of self-expression for enhancing creativity. Different art forms, including drama, have their innate capacity to link us with the nature and offer us ways to be happy. Participation in arts open door for a person to explore about himself or herself more. The creative avenues that every person might possess in one or more areas are mostly in the state of inactiveness due to lack of opportunity or lack of understanding about the affirmative impact of them in our life. Therefore, the thinkers of modern education emphasize on the practice of arts as part of curriculum in schools because they believe that such idea will lead to all-round and holistic development of the children. Self-expression, defined as the expression of one's personality, emotions, or ideas, especially through art, music, or acting. Self-expression is a vital way for people to communicate with each other. When we express our feelings honestly, we are better equipped to deal with them because we actually know what we are feeling instead of denying it. By virtue of being human, we are full of thoughts and ideas that inhabit us with energy. And if the creative energy in our mind sits untouched, it can turn on itself and we feel all sorts of anxiety and restlessness. To maintain our emotional well-being, we need to exercise our creativity. Self-expression gives us a chance to have our views of the world validated, a space to use our voices to share those views hopefully without judgment, and the courage to share them. Self-expression helps people open up to others, to create relationships and build bridges when different parties not only speak with honest self-expression but also actively listen to each other. Self-expression creates a sincere approach that lets others understand what we feel and are going through while also letting ourselves be more truthful with our own selves. It creates authenticity in communication. The second part of the definition of self-expression suggests that much of it occurs through arts. In fact, the arts are the ultimate forms of self-expression. The arts are about being creative in their own right and in teaching our history, current states of affairs, and future aspirations. Drama and art to understand self. Theater in particular allows us to communicate and teach others and ourselves about who we are and the mindsets of our communities. Self-expression is at the core of theater. While a script or a song is undeniably an expression of what the writer wants to convey, acting also presents a strong opportunity for self-expression. It seems counterintuitive that self-expression can be enhanced while performing as an entirely different person or character on stage. While it is true that a character speaks the lines that someone else writes, wears the costumes and makeup that someone else designs, and moves in a way someone else directs, the portrayal of such character is intrinsically linked to the actor and is inevitably different depending on the actor doing the portrayal. I'm not going to elaborate the examples here. Any piece of theater allows room for distinguishable portrayal so that each actor can bring a bit of self and self-expression to the role, as acknowledged by Andrew Gans in Review for Playbill. For children who participate in theatre, the ability to express themselves on stage, knowing that people are paying attention, builds self-confidence and self-esteem. Theatre gives them ways to process and communicate their emotions, personal situations, and questions about our world. Self-expression gained through theatre can transform the way children see themselves as well as the way children interact with others around them. In one production at a local school, several of the children started the program barely speaking in whispers, yet the ability to put their own spin on their characters became a fun way to overcome shyness and self-consciousness, so that by the time the production came about, the actors were speaking out loud and proud for all the audience to hear. The power of creativity. Expressive arts bridge the gap between the conscious and unconscious mind. When we put our mental process into physical form, we feel more in control of our thoughts and feelings, and we understand them more clearly. We can't always explain on emotion using logic. Creative activities allow us to externalize our thought process and observe it from a distance, and then we don't have to act on our feelings impulsively. The creative and artistic processes allow us to merge our emotional and our logical parts into one entity. This is a key step in our healing, to learn that what we think logically may not match how we feel, and that's okay. It's a part of our process. Having a creative outlet where we can express ourselves means we can better manage those thoughts and feelings. And the last conclusion is that is the benefit of children's and youth theatre. Self-expression leads to self-confidence and self-esteem, which leads to greater happiness, understanding of self, connection with others, and ability to interact with the world. Self-expression through the arts help children grow and become productive, value members of our society, knowing that each has a voice to share and the right to join in the conversation. Thank you very much.